Okay, Saturday morning in the kingdom. Yes, I got the wood stoves going. Yes, it's a little chilly out here, but still no snow. This is strange. All right, this morning woke up to minus 10, but feels like minus 16. Yes, the wind is chilly. And on the yo-yo scale, plus 15 Fahrenheit, but feels like plus 3. Yeah, unreal. All right, congratulations to the 3 lucky winners yesterday. And we don't know who Dave is. Yes, is that Dave from Wendy's who made his own commercials? I think after he left, was it McDonald's? I think it was. And then it became Dave from Wendy's. Those were good commercials. Yes, and where's the beef? That little old lady. Yeah, where's the beef? Oh, those were good. All right, so today will be a shop day because it's chilly. Yes, and we're going to splash some paint on the snow truck so that way when everything falls into place, it can go outside and play in the snow. We can't take it out of the shop now because we got the skis on the front. All right, let's back up to see if the me phone can handle it. Yes, there we go. We backed up and we didn't trip and fall. And nothing down there at the Gong Show Contractors. Plus, Mr. Humphrey said he was sending fence and signs and everything like that, and he was calling the cops. Well, we haven't seen anything. What, over a month later? And still nothing. What a gong show. Yes, Gong Show Mining, Gong Show Contractors. Oh, the wood smoke. Oh, I got to quit smoking. Yes, maybe become rich and famous and turn up the thermostat. Yeah, that would be nice. All right, a little bit more here. It's chilly, it's nice, but we have stuff to do in the shop. The snow truck is coming along good. The staff will get some more firewood out of there today, and then we have to go refill them. Yes, that's the joys of getting rid of this wood. Yes, we got to get rid of it. It's part of cleaning up the kingdom. All right, just about did it. One full rotation, lots of smoke, and it is Saturday, and the boss will make us work hard. Yes, work hard. We do that every day, and he's never happy. That's because he's an asshole. All right, there we go. We're right back into the hose shack where it's toasty warm. Yes, that was a good thinking, putting a wood stove in here. All right, let's get to work. Here comes the boss.
Saturday morning in WHO-ville. It's just after 8:30, and as you can see, there's a bit of a sunrise. Not much snow came down last night. We're actually supposed to get some more the next couple days. Let's head inside, let the dogs out, and make breakfast. Gonna do my dad's laundry this morning and then head up and do some shopping. At 11 or so, I'll go over to the kingdom and drop everything off and see what he's up to.
Okay, busy morning in the kingdom. We started early, right at 10 o'clock. Yes, by the time you do the emails, comments, and everything like that, that's how long it takes. We get up at 6:30, and basically it's 3 hours of, almost 4 hours. Yeah, almost 4 hours. Yeah. Well, yeah, we got to allow for a half an hour to walk the dogs and start the stove. So you got looking at about 3 hours. Okay, so that lady in town here was nice enough to gift us some coffee cans. Yes, Folgers. Yes. So she's flaunting her wealth. When you figure out she could have bought these older cans at $6.99 if she traveled down to Thompson to Walmart, or $9.99. But these new ones up front here, she might be paying up to $34. So she's flaunting her wealth. It's like when we did bottle drives when we were kids and you went to somebody's garage to get their bottles and you seen the high class beer. Yeah, it's the high class beer. Yeah. But the thing is most people just drank the basic beer, eh? Also, too, that's kind of funny. When you drink beer, how would you say, you're trailer trash. But it's okay for the upper class to drink wine every day and get, how would you say, shit-faced drunk, and that's okay. But if you drink beer every day, you're trailer trash. Oh well, I live in a 10 by 30 shack down by the tracks in a gated community and quite proud that I drink professionally, or I did drink professionally. So I got my cable clamps all sorted out here. And once again, we thank that local lady for gifting us her wealth. Yes. All right, we'll have to walk this way because that's totally unprepared. All right. So we took the tire chains off. And the reason the tire chains, how would you say, got installed is because we started building this. No idea what we're going to do. We're going to make our homemade tracks, and we want them wide. We wanted wide tracks, okay? So that's why the dual wheel is out here, not over there, okay? So we started off, and the whole idea was to use up parts. Yes, all these parts were in the shop, in the sheds, and everywhere. So we came up with this trailer axle, the 8-bolt rim, and we bolted it on, and that's the common trailer rim, okay? You can get them at Princess Auto with the trailer tire, whatever, not, how would you say, for vehicle use. So we figured we'd figure out the tracks, and then we figure out the tightening thing. But these tires will keep up that back wheel, okay? So we tossed a set of tire chains on to drive around the yard to wave at the ladies. So that's how the tire chains became. And then we were gifted a set of tracks off a Ford N9 tractor. They are snow tracks. So we need a skinny tire up here to match the skinny tire back there. So we were gifted some tires from a Kingdom follower, YouTube subscriber, and they disappeared with the evacuations and everything like that. So we got the tire up in the air, we jacked it up. Oh yes, this vehicle is jacked up on the back. Make sure, safety first, make sure you block your front wheel here or ski, that way it doesn't slide. All right, so now we can spin the tires, because just before the fires arrived in WHO-ville, remember the Gong Show Mining Company started the fires in April. They had 2 in April. And it was May 8th or 2nd, I think it was. May 2nd, I think it was the fire that took off. So we just did the brakes, called it good, and basically our life changed. So we got to set the brake shoes so they're dragging just a bit because nothing was adjusted. It was a Sunday night, if I remember right. Yes, and the local ladies come over. And we got to remember, that brake pedal is hooked to a master cylinder like that underneath here, in here, okay? So that was designed to feed 4 brakes, 1/4-inch line. Now we have it feeding 1 brake on a 1/4-inch line, and it's right there. Yeah, right there. So it's kind of hard. And we got this one here that's never been bled. Okay, so we did that during the evacuation and fires. So we have to bleed it so the staff will come over. So this has to be actually longer because that's all we had. Yeah, we didn't know what it's going to do. And there's the snorkel tube for the carburetor to suck warm air. Yes, or the carburetor will ice up. All right, so we got lots to do today. So I want the staff to come over. We're going to bleed the brakes. And then she'll splash the paint on until we run out of paint. That way the paint is almost dry for when it goes outside. When the snows come. Yes, the snows.
11 a.m. and I just got the quad out, and I'll head up and do some shopping, then go over to the Kingdom and see what my dad's up to. It is pretty windy out here right now. 11:30 and I just finished shopping at the store for the 3 bags and the box of eggs that's back there. It was $219. The eggs alone are about $40 to $45. They are expensive, but there is 7 dozen eggs in there. That will last us a month or 2. I also stocked up on bread and a few other things. Plus they had some stuff on sale. Now let's head inside, divide this up, and then drop everything off at the Kingdom. Made it to the Kingdom and dropped off all the food. Looks like I have a low tire, so I pulled around to the shop so I can quickly air it up. It is pretty cold out here, and these tires aren't the greatest, so when it gets cold, they go low. Now I'll quickly air it up, then head back into WHO-ville and make lunch.
Okay, just about lunchtime in the Kingdom, and I'm ready for the staff to arrive. We got the wrench, the brake clean to wash off the brake fluid. Yes, we got damage the paint on the truck, yeah. And over here, I bolted on a lever. I was going to weld it on, but I decided to bolt it on because I'll have to adjust and readjust and then do the Canadian trademark duct tape at the top. Yes, just like my hockey stick when I was very young. Dad thought I should be into hockey and stuff at the local rink in Alexander, Manitoba when we lived in the pink house. But for some reason, in 4 years that I played hockey, he only sharpened my skates once because I sat on the bench most of the time. All right, and we also got a new board there for the seat. We have to bolt it down, but we have to do some booger welds because it's all cracked out in here and stuff like that. So we have to make sure and fill in these big holes down here so we don't lose the valuables, because this becomes the fuel tank is gone, so then it becomes the toolbox. There's a junk drawer. Yes, the junk drawer. Let's go burn some lunch in the microwave. Hopefully the staff brought us something to burn.
Almost 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch and fed the dogs. Now I'll head over to the Kingdom. I'm going to be doing some painting today inside the shop, so I have my paint clothes, but first I'll do firewood, so let's head over to the Kingdom now. Made it to the Kingdom, and the first thing on the list today is to fill up all the tubs with kindling and some firewood, so I'll head down to the shop with the house tubs and fill them out of the wagon that's beside the hoe shack, and then do a few other things. I also have to fill the box trailer today. Down at the wood pile now, and I got the box trailer hooked up. I'm going to quickly throw all this stuff into the box trailer. I might have to bring the Mini down here tomorrow or the next day to pull down some more big boxes, so let's quickly fill this. It's kind of chilly out right now. Made it back up to the shop with the box trailer. There's a bunch of small stuff in there, so we are going to cut it and put it into the shop and hoe shack. Tomorrow I'll have the Mini out so I can fluff the wood pile and get some more longwood. Got the tubs filled and put away. I switched over to my painting clothes. Now I'll head into the shop and paint the snow truck black. Hopefully we don't run out of paint. Almost 2 p.m. and I'm in the shop now. I will quickly paint the snow truck. I'm going to paint the battery box on the back here, then I'll use the roller on the roof, and then I have to paint in behind the fuel tank as well, then wrap around to the front. We're going to do the whole hood and then the grill at the very end. Once this all dries, we can paint some red. We'll do red lines on a few things just to make it pop. Now let's see how long it'll take me to paint this. 2:30 and I just got the snow truck painted. It looks a lot better. Anywhere we didn't paint black is where we are going to do a red trim. Now my dad is working on the tire groove, trying to figure it out. This will be my job tomorrow. Looks pretty good.
I haven't screwed up yet.
Hopefully we have more traction in the bush now. And I even painted the battery box and then got in behind on the fuel tank here. I'm officially done in the kingdom. My dad is just going to get a hang of the tire groover and see how it works, and that way tomorrow he can show me how to use it, and then I can start grooving the tires. So let's head on back into WHO-ville and let the dogs out.
Okay, after late coffee, but the staff got it painted. Yes, we splashed the paint everywhere. I did the grill with the spray cans. Yes, over there. You can see the brake clean to clean the nozzle. Yes. So we sprayed and sprayed and sprayed some more. But we got it done and the staff splashed. We got some red paint. She wants to accent it tomorrow. Oh, my English isn't very good. All right, so we got that done. I never got the seat finished because somebody painted everything. It's pretty wet. All right, so over here, 40 minutes. That's it. 40 minutes, that's it, to do the, how you say, the sci-fi tire groover. Okay, in all the videos, I'll sit down. So it's just like a fireplace chat. Okay, so in the videos, everybody's sliding this thing right along. That was pointless for me. I couldn't do it. All I did was I put this at halfway, or just past halfway. Let's see if I can change hands here, Les Nessman. All right, so I did one groove through. Okay, one groove through, halfway. Stop near the end, let it warm up, and poof, out you go. And then lean it over like this, and then just slice it down, but you're actually going deeper. And then the final one is leaning this way a little deeper. All right, so you can see my red marks here from the where I started. My first attempts, I was going back and forth, and then when I got to here, I was getting better and better and better. Yes, better. So we're learning. So 40 minutes. One tire was done and we have traction. So this is a very highly rated instrument. A lot of people have it and they've had it for years and it works good. The thing is, I watched guys with their motorcycles or race cars and stuff, and you're precision cutting their grooves because they're taking a tire that's grooved like this and doing little slits like that, you know, and make it go faster, traction for speed. Whereas I need something not too fancy to get the tire trains to grab, and for the snow tracks. And then when we do the 38 GMC service truck, we'll put a little effort into it. Maybe we'll put a little guide or something, or we'll be more knowledgeable, more experienced by then. All right, so let's see if we can get this thing, the tire chain, back on, because I think we're done adjusting the brakes on this side, and tomorrow the staff can then do that one. So that's what I say, equal rights. Yes, girl does one, boy does one. Girl does one, boy does one. That's only fair. All right, that's looking good. And we'll be accenting the red tomorrow. Oh, what a successful day it's been today. Guess we're hiding from the boss.
5 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's minus 7 degrees Celsius, which is 19 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the side. It feels a lot colder with that wind. Now let's head inside, let the dogs out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, 5:30 in the kingdom on a Saturday. Yes, we're quitting early. Yes, all right. So the staff sent me pictures and videos at coffee time there, and she missed the bottom right here, so I was able to paint it quickly. I never noticed. Yes, so tomorrow she can paint red and paint red and paint red to make it look good. It was too wet and sticky to finish the seat mount here, but that's okay because I put the tire chain back on. And then these mirrors, when we tried to install them during the great fire evacuation and power outage, the bolts were so rusty, we didn't dare try them or anything. They're well broken, so we duct taped them. So now, what, 2 months later, 3 months later, these things thread right off. I was able to take them apart. Somebody had assembled it with no washer, so the nut would go in between the slot here and jam up, so you couldn't really get them tight. So take your time, do it right, And lots of tape. Yes, lots of tape to tighten it onto the bracketry. Yeah, so it's looking good. So I got the wires on there. Staff will paint them red because we don't like white and we don't like chrome. Chrome doesn't get you home. Chrome doesn't make you money either. All right, so that's looking good. Very pleased. So once we get the figured out, and then we can start building snow tracks and everything like that, but we can still have fun with the tire chains on because we drove it around last winter to wave at the ladies. Okay, that's it for us. The ground is freezing hard. Yes, we have no snow. This is so strange. I can't remember when we didn't have snow in November. Yeah, I remember in 2008 it rained November 11th. Yes, I remember it well, but they still had snow and snowbanks and everything like that, so the rain froze and made it slippery. Oh yes, we have to look way up to see Useless. There he is up there. Yes, the kingdom mascot, Useless. Yeah, we have a white thing up on a stick with a yellow nose. Yes, there's a good sunset right there. Even I can see the colors. Yes. All right, let's see what the flags are doing. Ooh, they're not doing too much. All right, let's go walk the dogs, make a video, and relax tonight. Maybe we'll watch a movie with boobies, since how it's for Saturday night bath and treat night. Talk to you later.